6 o'clock.
No weather involved. Request.
Ready to call the meeting order, let's stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Trustee
Yes.
Trustee Wayne.
Yes.
Trustee Family.
Yes.
Trustee Sims.
Yes.
Trustee George.
Yes.
Trustee Barnes.
Yes. Need a motion to approve last month's board meeting minutes, finance report, and pay the bills.
I'll motion.
Second.
Trustee Sims.
Yes.
Trustee Sheets.
Yes.
Trustee Whiteburn.
Yes.
Trustee Finley.
Yes.
Trustee George.
Yes.
Trustee Barnes.
Yes. Anybody in the audience? Go ahead.
So, as most of you know, my name's Tony. This is my wife, Carla. We own Holiday Canine Suites and Bid Pro Canine, two businesses here in Tilton. We just wanted to stop in and take a minute to, first off, tell all you guys thank you for giving us a chance 15 years ago, 2010. We're extremely happy. We wouldn't be anywhere else. I would be in Indiana if I could. Texas. But we just want to let you guys know, thank you for taking a chance with us. We were selected by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce as one of the top 100 small businesses in the nation. I don't know if you guys know. I'll let you talk more about it.
And we're also selected as one of the top 10 enduring businesses in the country by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. And we feel like it's not just our honor, it's the village's honor, because we wouldn't have the business if they wouldn't have given us the land and given us the chance. So we hope that the village, we used it to promote our business, and we hope the village uses that same honor to help promote other small businesses to come
That's
in.
what I thought.
Yeah.
And we, as business owners, would be more than willing to help the village in any way we can to help you recruit in new businesses with our experience that we've had. Because we, like I said, cannot say anything better than what the village of Tilton has given us.
After the meeting, could it be possible you guys stick around a minute? We'd like to speak to you about something.
Yes. And we, I think there was only 3 businesses in the state of Illinois at all. Two of us, one after another. We did go to Washington DC and was there for 3 days and got to do a lot of stuff, but we just want to take a minute out and say thank you to all you guys. That's it.
No, appreciate it, thank you.
Great job.
Anybody else? Village engineer, Tom's not here tonight, so I'll let Tiffany speak for him.
So, we opened bids yesterday for the, Lane Street utility improvements, for the Culver's project. The low bid was Midwest Asphalt at $386,895.71. Oh, I'm sorry, $384,894.83.
No. There was 88 cent variance.
Yeah, it's right here. He put it on the list. It's just like, it's 88 cents, I think.
Yeah.
And so we would like to, ask to award the bid to Midwest Asphalt and authorize the mayor and clerk to sign the contract once we get them back.
Need to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
380, okay, so, to award the bid to Midwest Asphalt at $384,894.83 and authorize the mayor and clerk to sign the contracts when we get them back.
A second.
Are they gonna move on this as soon as they can, I'm assuming?
We hope so.
Trustee Sheets.
Yes.
Trustee Finley.
Yes.
Trustee Whiteburnner.
Yes.
Trustee Sims.
Yes.
Trustee George.
Yes.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Have all the time have for tonight, so. Thank you. Our chief, Chris McMahon.
Well, hello there. We had our first winter, they actually hit Queen of Hearts. We didn't lose money. We actually made $200 some dollars. So we are still in the money ahead. We did have a second board, so we went ahead and, started over again. Just hopefully we get a little more this time, so we're hoping, but it did get hit pretty early, so hopefully this one doesn't. Maintenance wise, we just did general maintenance all month. We haven't done much training in the month of December. I pretty much gave everybody off, let them have some good times. We have a new member. He started yesterday. So Ryan Gabati, he passed everything, and he is now officially started with us at the fire department. November was busy. We did a lot of that training, over 250 hours still. Three of us attended the Salke seminar at the college this week. And 8 fire calls, 35 EMS, 4 traffic accidents. 12 service calls. We did drop 1 call, and that's pretty much all we had for this month on as far as our runs went. Just for information, starting January 1st, the federal government is getting rid of the NIFRS program, which has been around since I think I was born, and I'm sure some other people, probably long other people were born, but not some other people. But they're changing over to what they call NERS, which is a little bit more of a reporting software. They need a lot more information, so reports take a little bit longer to do. So just information for you, that starts January 1st for the entire United States. So, but our ESO program we have automatically will transfer over on January 1st. So we don't have to do nothing, no monies or anything has to come out. And the only other item I have is we brought to you,
Chris.
What?
Two application things, lieutenants, 2 lieutenant applications.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
2 guys in EMR class.
Yeah, so, yes, so I did got news today that two people that, Matthew Belton and Nolan Klugo, both with DMR, have passed, and they are just waiting for their state license to come in. They are completed. I have one guy that has completed EMT through the Carl system, through the CRIM system, and I have one that tonight's his last night or
I have
next
one
weekend.
more.
We have one more after this, and so we'll have 2 more EMTs once they take their national test. So that gives us 4 medical people put on the fire department in a month. So that's that's very good news. So did I forget anything else?
The lieutenant application.
Oh, lieutenant applications. I've been in there all day in the office, so I've had it going on. 2 lieutenants, they have passed their test. They have passed all the information they have given us. They are real close in scores, and their oral will be on January 8th. So just for information, next month I'll probably be asking for 2 promotions to lieutenant once they pass everything at our board meeting in January. Their big thing they're going for is whoever wins will have the highest score will be the higher ranking officer. So one will be command 7, one will be command 8. So it's determining on their oral, and they're real close together on that. And I believe that's everything.
Now you can move on.
He's been in the office with me all day. We've been going over everything. A couple months ago, I brought to you about the hose. I talked to you about the hose. We agreed to buy the hose, and we finally got our numbers together. We were able to stay within that $25,000 and all the hose I asked for you guys before. We did another evaluation, and we found out that we really only need 12 more sections of hose, and then we could outfit all the fire trucks. We could be done with the older hose, and we're basically starting fresh instead of having 12 of the older ones. So I will be, I'm asking to go ahead and finish what we started, finish the 12, get the 12 done. With that, we can update, the other part is updating our fire nozzles, which we have some that are from the 70s, I think, and some that are new. This will get us all into the newer style, non-pistol grip fire hose nozzles. So these are the ones we take in. This is the one that get dirty. They're the ones that get beat up. These are ones that actually go into the fires. So I'm asking for that, and that quote is $9,000. $300 is what I'm asking for. So I'm asking for the board to approve that.
Questions?
Is this gonna be like it?
This is it, this will be done. I mean, the only other hose we really have besides what we're having here would be 5-inch. Right before I got here, you guys bought a bunch of 5-inch right before, and all of that passed. So this is just eliminating older holes we got. This should all be ready to go. So this does all 3 engines and the truck up.
Is this the one where it's a 30-year warranty
Uh,
or 30-year life?
Yeah, they're 30-year life, yes. This is the same type of hose we asked for. This is a more expensive hose, yes. The warranty's only 2 years.
Right, but
Yeah,
they.
but the life spec
Right.
is up to, and there is no technical, like, term that says hose has to go away at this year. It's as long as it passes hose testing, it can be used. It's just gotta be tested annually.
Any other question? I need a clarification here.
Yes,
Chief. This is just, that price is just for nozzles, correct?
Nozzles and the 12 remaining hose sections that I'm asking for, yes. That's the total price, yes.
I need a motion here and nay to purchase hoses and nozzles from Conway Shield for $9,300, 0 cents.
I'll motion for you.
I'll second. Trustee Barnes.
Yes.
Trustee Sims.
Yes.
Trustee George.
Yes.
Trustee Sheets.
Yes.
Trustee Finley.
Yes.
Trustee Reimer.
Yes.
Chief, could it be possible after the meeting's over with, you get with me? I need to ask you a technical question about about the ladder truck.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, it's nothing urgent, it's nothing legal, I just need a question.
That's fine. We do that.
All right, thank you. EMS Coordinator, Bush Fields.
We're gonna start conducting, the state self-inspections on all our units, preparing them for the actual inspection coming up in a month or two. As of present time, we're not having any problems with the units. We did have, in our oldest unit that we've never had a problem with, had a relay go bad and everything in the back of the unit was dead, wouldn't charge. Luckily, when we took it to Carnegie, they found there was just a screw that was loose in the back of the regulator, and they were able to complete the repair on that at very minimal expense. We did complete all the medicine audits on all the units for the month. Been working with Chris and ESO to get the CAD import into our ESO. The fire side seems to be working okay with it, just a couple minor problems that they're working on. The animal side still not importing at all. In the conversations on the phone with ESO, they told Chris that should be Friday that they would be able to do that for us. We were kind of having some problems communicating with them because they weren't calling back and stuff, and we basically told them, listen, we've already paid for this software, been paid for a couple of months, it needs to be working. And then it seemed like we got 2 or 3 phone calls right away and started working with us. Worked with Brian on getting the new iPads all in service, where they all will accept the transmission of the cardiac monitor, where the cardiac monitors will hook to them. They were put in service today. Thank you, Brian. Been working on getting the QA done, trying to get up, caught up to date, still way behind on that, been working on that. I did talk to Nostalgia Fireworks. You have something in your packet, because they had they were charging sales tax. Had to remind him that we're tax exempt, and I added some more fireworks in place of the tax of what they were charging. So you guys have that in front of you to be able to compare. And I know that Doug has talked to Tiffany about too. I think that it's pretty comparable with the addition of what they did. I guess that's later on for you guys to vote on, however you want to go.
Did you do the spreadsheet under that tab? I mean, we'll
I
get
did the
to it.
spreadsheet on it,
Okay.
yes. I did add in on the spreadsheet what he was adding to the number of shells, but I didn't actually say which ones he were adding in, but the total count of shells. As far as the finale, he'll put that together. I just added them into the first column of nostalgia. He kind of builds his finale off of the amount of shells that, we're gonna be, whoever's gonna purchase. So, and that's the actual price that he had given also on a piece of paper, looks like the picture is copied. The total price for the amount of shells, not compared to what the other quote was, it was not really a total, what it was gonna cost us, it was just an amount of, up to $25,000.
Yeah.
So, but I talked to him a couple times on that, getting him to, and he forgot about us being tax exempt, so I just asked if he could put more shells into it up to that cost. As far as calls, we had a total dispatches of 74, 19 days in Tilton, 13 nights. Went Danville 4 times, Georgetown 4 times, Oakwood 8 times, Lynch 26. We dropped 2 calls because we were already on a call. Had to turn those over, and we did 9 transfers. That's all I have.
Any questions?
Have we been, pretty good with the, on-call?
Yes. We had one night that was not covered. We didn't have any call that night.
Good.
So, yes.
Public Works Director, TJ George.
Mine's pretty easy, snow, snow, and snow. Talked to Waseca Ford, they had a little delay on parts due to the weather, the parts are in, they've been working on it, truck should be back beginning of next week, the Ford dump truck. Couple guys took out the new patching box in between snows and tried it out, works great, so we get past some of this sub-zero stuff, we'll be back out using this some more. Other than that, I have nothing else.
Any question?
Good job on the streets.
Police Chief, Bill Bernardi.
Month of November, we had 310 calls for service. Officers made 6 arrests. We had 14 PNTs in those. They issued 76 traffic citations with 34 warnings. No ordinance warnings were given. However, 4 ordinance violations were issued during the month. And that's about it. Roads were good, so we didn't have any problems during the snow.
Any question? Sewer Department, Chad Kessler.
One thing I got, I'd like to set up a committee meeting. Maybe next week, go over some planning projects and another storm sewer project.
Who is it?
You can't do it then.
Is it you, Mike, and is it Vanessa?
Hang on,
think
I'll
it's
find
John.
out. I got you.
My sewer?
Or John?
Yeah, I
But
think it's John.
Got some preliminary quote from contractor for relining some sewers. I'd like to get kind of figured out maybe before too long, so we can get scheduled for like summer. If we can get it done.
Is it on Tuesday? Tuesday's good. You said you're going Tuesday?
It
Tuesday.
shouldn't be that long, but
Tuesday. Works for me.
What time?
Okay.
5:30.
Good for now. Good for you? Yeah, that'd be close. Whatever you want.
I'll just need items for the agenda by tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah. We do it Tuesday.
Any other questions? I do have one question, Chad. Did they get the sewer repaired over on, H after they board it.
Probably more show up in a year or two.
Working officer not here tonight. Anybody got a report?
He doesn't
from-
have anything. He's not working right now.
Well, IT department.
All right, so we are working on changing our website to look more modern, kind of get some newer things done. Website we have now does the job, but we can definitely do better. Webco is actually local, they're right here in Danville. We've had a couple meetings with him, tried to pare down some of our pages. And we got a quote from them to do our website. We get a 25% local discount, 50% deposit at the beginning and 50% when we're done. But for them to build the new website for us, it's $11,425. And then after that, it's just a $100 a month maintenance fee. Basically, that if we have any issues, we call them. Anytime we need any kind of updates, if we need to add another page, I can't remember what it costs for them to, $500. If we need to build a new page altogether to match what we have now. So, yeah, well, I can't see it now. 11,000.
425.
Yeah, 425. That's what I'm asking for.
Any
Plus
questions?
99 a month.
Plus 99 a month. Yeah, sorry about that for the maintenance. It's right around, Cass looked at the numbers, we looked together, it's right around what we're paying.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, for the monthly fee is, when you take up what we pay currently and break it out per month, it's cheaper. It's just the upfront cost of them building the new one for us, but it's gonna flow better. They've done a couple area like Attica, Petersburg. They've done a couple of businesses around here as well, and we've checked all those out, and they just flow better and move a lot better.
And one of the things that I'd like to see focused on, I see it on there, but yeah, on the economic development
Mhm.
side, I mean,
Yeah.
we are like zilch.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, obviously with everything going on, it seems like Danville tracks everything, you know, I know Heiser's in the mix right now, but for some reason, but we need to really focus on what we can offer and maybe even be a part of that as far as, on the economic development side to get
Now,
something going.
our TIF consultants, they do, and I had brought it up before, I think about them creating something for us. If you want me to reach back out to them, I can.
I would, yeah, I'd like to see what they can do
Okay,
because I mean, I know it works, you know, talking to people, but it's, you know,
yeah,
we
when
need
people
to
are, for our
we need to
website,
have-
sure.
have something in line, I think.
Well, if I'm mistaken, Brian, when we talked, when we saw the grade, that was brought up, wasn't it? for-
Yeah, there's gonna be a whole
like for
page
development
dedicated to
go
that, yep. We just gotta get all the information in there that we need.
Well, I think that, Moran, they can do like, something fancier so that it looks professional and,
Well, that's what I'm talking about, because there's a difference between, I mean, I can have a page on there, but it doesn't mean
Yeah.
squat.
right.
You know, So,
I'll email them tomorrow.
because for $11,000, I mean, that's a lot of
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Let's do something that's gonna cause,
Mhm.
be beneficial.
Any other question? Need a motion, yea or nay, for a webco for our site for $11,425 initially and $99 a month after.
Real quick, I'm sorry, I didn't see it in here. Is there a estimated idea of when it would be done?
I don't know if I ever asked that question. I might have forgot that.
The only thing I can sit there and say is, once this gets okay, the way he told us was that he would build the site and he would send it to them so they can review the site, and it's not technically online, but it'll be like it's online.
Yeah,
And if they're in agreement to it, they'll tell him, okay, then they'll bring it online.
yeah, I forgot to ask what the timeline was actually on that. It slipped my mind.
Tyler's a pretty good guy. I mean,
Yeah.
he does pretty good work, so.
Make a motion, yea.
Second. Trustee Finley.
Yes.
Trustee Barnes.
Yes.
Trustee Sound.
Yes.
Trustee George.
Yes.
Trustee Sheets.
Yeah.
Trustee White.
Yes.
I guess what I'm saying, what I should have said, Mike, he's gonna send them a link so they can actually see the website.
The next thing is, so right now, the way we message people, the text blast that we kind of do, is kind of tied to the current website as well. So we started looking out and, one of the other, Attica, I think it was, they use, it's called Reach Alert. It does the same exact thing. So we contacted them and the lady said that she loves that program. That she's had it the 6 years they've been there, and she said it's super easy. They need to, when they need to send out a message to everybody like we do through text message, and we actually got to look in, and it's cheaper than what we actually pay now to send out messages, to send out text messages. And let's see, the total to change over to that is $1,536, and that includes, they base it on households, and based on what we have, that was the number they came back with.
This a year, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't remember, we paid just over that, I think, for the current one, so.
We pay like 17 something.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a savings there.
We're not in contract with the other one where we can't get out or nothing.
I believe so. It's
We
just,
pay that one yearly also.
yeah, it's grouped in with the current website.
You got a question?
There will be a new, like, process, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. The lady in Attica actually said, so currently the way the new one, the ones we have now, people have to fill out the form on the website and we have to manually go in and add them. She actually said with Reach Alert, you put a link on your website or your Facebook, and the person clicks on the link and they put all their information in for you. There's no work on our end. We can still manually add somebody if somebody calls or shows up here or something, but there's a link that you just click and they put all their information in, and they can subscribe to what text message or phone calls, because I know that's a complaint right now. People get phone calls, they don't want them, they'd rather text. They sign up for all that themselves. So we're probably just gonna wipe the slate of what we have now and just restart, because we got to looking, and there's some people that have opted out of the things we have now, and we just haven't went through and manually removed them, so.
That was my next question, if
Yeah.
it would be imported from.
We can, but we just thought about, we'll just do a new blank slate, start again. That way, you know, because some of the names we started looking at, looked like they moved away for a long time ago, and then we got to looking and they either texted stop or somehow opted out of it, so they're not even getting the messages anymore anyway, so.
There'd be a message go out, tell them to switch over.
Yeah, we could send out a message, and we'll put on Facebook and on the website and everything that we're gonna be switching, and that they need to, and we'll give them the link and everything. If they wanna sign up, and kind of give them some direction of like, you want text message or phone calls, and, or if they know somebody that wants into, like, the phone calls, the older population that gets phone calls and not texting or don't know how to do it, that they can get a hold of us up here and we can add them to that program.
If that'd be a good thing, putting that ordinance letter that we talked about sending out.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah, it's probably a good thing to add there.
remind it.
Any other motion? Need a motion here today for reach out alert for $1,536.00.
I'll second. Trustee Sheet.
Yeah.
Trustee Jordan.
Yes.
Trustee Sam.
Yes.
Trustee Barnes.
Yes.
Trustee Whitenberg.
Yes.
Trustee Finley.
Yes.
I think that's all I got. All of mine.
Village clerk, Bill Seals.
All right, 5 FOIA requests. We did meet with Gessner on a FOIA specific question. With ongoing issues that will need to be addressed in the future, they are coming in hot and heavy. Prepared one and attended one onboard meeting, post agenda, completed minutes. Ambulance and billing, billed $80,892.49 in charges, posted $28,482.25 in payment, and adjusted $24,021.34 in mandated adjustments. Reviewed 84 runs for billing, verification of insurance, addresses, report complete on the increase side for adequate billing. Scheduled, filled and scheduled 98 transfer, turned down 2 due to lack of staff, filled 1 copier stat VA transfer, turned down due to lack of staff. Have big projects now, working on several insurance companies. We have to re-credential that they are now requiring yearly, which is a new process for several insurance companies. And with Health Alliance, Medicare going away, we have a lot of them that we have to credential with now. That they're going to. That's it.
Question? City Administrator Tiffany Jones.
No, you forgot the board meeting date. That's under yours.
Well, no, is everybody ready? Okay.
You have to.
Oh. Well, actually, something going on there. The 2026 board meeting, finance committee meeting date. I need a motion to set the dates as they have been drawn up.
Like a motion?
Second.
Trustee Weidenberger.
Yes.
Trustee Finley.
Yes.
Trustee Sheets.
Yeah.
Trustee Sims.
Yes.
Trustee Burns.
Yes.
Trustee George.
Yes.
City Administrator Tiffany Jones McClellan.
I sent out cybersecurity training for all the employees and elected officials to complete. It's a new requirement through the state. Had Butch and Doug look through the fireworks quotes as we talked about. We met with AWebco, fulfilled zoning requests, helped with senior dinner meeting. I've been talking to 2 companies about putting solar on Public Works, community center, city hall, and solar plant. And I had 1 meeting already. The other people are coming next Monday to meet with Chad and TJ and me and everybody else. I didn't get the quote. I don't know why I said I received quote, because I didn't get it. They keep coming back and they were asking more questions, so we don't have a quote yet, just so you all know, but I have been following up with them, trying to get the quotes. Okay, so I did the cyber training. I sent the numbers to the fire department for a grant application. And I onboarded a new employee with benefits, and I had several phone calls, meetings, other things.
Question? Treasurer Kathleen Moore.
So for the month, I made the bank deposits, reconciled the bank statements, took in payments, did the payroll and paid the taxes, filed the monthly wage report for MRF, filed the monthly unemployment report, entered in all the invoices, and paid the bills. That's about it.
We still have money?
Huh?
Do we still have money?
No.
As far as, the mayor's report, I was involved with a WebCo, had a meeting, to meet the new rep, for our marketing at WCIA. Had a meeting with D102, basically what was happening during the month of December. Met with the 509 group, Mark, for marketing strategy, what direction we want to take in our marketing from this point forward. Talked to a CEO of franchising for a chicken restaurant, who then I got had an email conversation with the real estate group involved with this restaurant. Met with Culver's contractors about the progress being done over there. We had bid openings for Lane and 15th Street today. We had a phone conference with MHG Hospitality Group to see about getting a hotel here. That's pretty much it for my report. Any questions? Did you want to touch on that employee insurance again?
Oh, well, it's coming up next.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You want to touch on that?
So I've been asking for quotes. I just looked at my email since November 10th. They've been extremely busy because Health Alliance is shutting down, and I don't know why we don't have a quote yet. I mean, yesterday, like I said, I had to go back and answer questions to determine whether or not we were a small group or a large group. Cass helped me with that. We are a small group still, but we don't have a quote. The last quote we got, the price was $22,318.79 per month on Blue Cross, which is the one we wanted to go with. We're either gonna have to have another meeting, or we're going to have to approve what they give us as a quote, because we have to have insurance for our employees as of January 1st.
Do we just need, is it something where we need to go to a different company if they can't help us?
I've been there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been through companies. They've already got all of our applications. We've given them everything they need. I don't know if it's that time of year, but we've never had a problem getting quotes before. But this is the first time we've had a new company in 20 years too.
Well, I'm wondering if it ain't has what to do with Health Alliance shut down, it's just, that's just inundated them with more well.
They're very,
Yeah.
we were literally just in there Monday. She pointed to the girl's desk and it's like stack.
So probably a lot has to do with Health Alliance, just close their doors and everybody.
The IPG thing's okay, right?
What do you mean?
The quote that they give us at that one meeting.
Well, I mean, that was the last quote, but I saw today where Congress or whoever's not extending the ACA credits, at least so far. And I'm afraid I'm afraid maybe the insurance companies are sitting on these because they don't know if they're gonna get those credits still. And I hope that our insurance doesn't skyrocket.
Yeah, of course,
We ain't got much time.
I'm doing what I can.
well, it's not
us.
I know it does, but I mean, time really matters.
I know.
But we also don't want backed into a corner that they're forcing us into either.
Yeah.
I mean, I called how many companies when we were looking for insurance? I met with a company up in Chicago. I got something from Allstate. And then they quoted, United Healthcare, Aetna wouldn't quote us, Cigna wouldn't quote us, and, Blue Cross, and that's the one we decided we all liked.
Didn't one of them tell you you're probably best going with the broker?
Blue Cross, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we called, what was his name, Jim Croce?
Jim Croce, which is an insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, no, he said very good things about Jim Moore, our insurance agent. And he said Blue Cross was probably the best choice for this area.
But if he can't get you a quote, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's what, I guess we're both saying.
Well, it might be Blue Cross too,
Well, I'm just,
not giving them,
I'm just wondering if everybody's stuck like that because of what happened around here.
I know we're not, I mean, we've got Blue Cross and
well, we're new with Blue Cross, so I
which I
don't know.
understand, but I don't think everybody's in it. It might be a
Yeah.
situation where you're,
Everybody that had a health alliance.
So, we may just end up having to call another meeting. Cause I know she spent all day getting put on hold, different things, emails. So she's,
It's been going on for a couple of weeks, but she just emailed me again tonight at 5:14 and said they haven't answered the email yet. And, cause I asked her, I said, are we looking at getting a quote in a week or 2 weeks? Cause I think we're gonna have another meeting. And she said she was gonna follow up with me tomorrow.
that's all you can do.
You want to schedule a short meeting? Just for that, maybe,
well, we'll just have to
Well,
wait and
wait, see what you get.
yeah, once I get it, I'll let you guys know and then maybe we can schedule.
We'll have to have 48 hours, so Lori can post it, so. While you're on the road, we're gonna go ahead and do the fireworks.
Okay, you see the numbers for fireworks. Okay, so anyway, for the insurance, I will send everyone an email to please look for it and I'll propose. Okay, so like next week, I know they have a sewer meeting Tuesday. Are there any days?
She's on after next week.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, I'll send an email out. Just please respond as soon as
Just for a
you
couple
can.
days.
Well, hopefully they get you something and then we can get it
Yeah.
the same night if you want. For some of it.
Okay, so like Butch was saying about the fireworks, and Butch, if you want to explain this and tell them what you and Doug went through them and said that TNC had more, but like Butch said.
So the spreadsheet, what I kinda did was I took both of the quotes and separated them to show you guys a little easier what it consists of each show. The 2.5 and that 2.5 inch is what that means. And put them next to each other in comparison to what, they're going to be, the number of shells that they're gonna have in the show. At the bottom, it'll show that, you know, you have a total, with one, 568 shells, the other 799 shells. And then if you go to the grand finale, you can see the difference there at the bottom as well. Each one, again, with the nostalgia, when he added the shells and took out the taxes, he still was in a good price range, under 25,000. I only put the shells in nostalgia according to size in the show, because he didn't say whether that was gonna be put in the finale or the show itself. So at the bottom, of course, you know, I'm pretty self-explanatory, 2 red lines, 2 black lines meet. You got 6 more shells in one show than you do the other company. You have the quotes in front of you, I think that was given last time, the 20, up to $25,000 for, TNC. And then the quote was, oh, just on the list, $24,802.31. That's an exact quote of what it's gonna cost for nostalgia. As far as, you know, what is what, the size, the 3 inch, 2.5 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, whatever, that just, the bigger the number, the bigger it is in the sky, is what it doesn't mean that it's any louder, any more colorful, but it's bigger as it goes off up in the sky. You know, there's assorted, they said assorted trails and that stuff. Some fireworks have a trail of gold that goes up or white that goes up with them, and some don't. Depends on, you know, who makes that particular shell. So, you know, Doug didn't get to see, what nostalgia had added in when he had talked to Tiffany. And I don't even know if you guys even noticed that he had taxes in there. It's like, well, it's my first thing I've seen, got taxes, we don't pay taxes, so that's why I called him and talked to him about adding more into it. So I think, in my opinion, the shell count is a good shell count for what the money you're gonna spend on either place. It's gonna come down to who do you want to shoot it. I do know that TNS was bought by Nostalgia on how to shoot the shell and stuff. The owner of Nostalgia said probably he will be at the show whether he has it or not, whether TNC gets it or he gets it. He will probably be here helping. So it's a decision that you guys have to make. I don't know any better way to explain it to you.
Thanks, Butch, and thanks, Doug, too, both you guys for looking at it.
Do you have a care of either one?
Personally, I like John.
Who's John? Nostalgia?
John Burrell, that's who I've worked with the Redneck Games. I know that Brian Carnegie has worked with John Burrell on different shows. I know that the TNC is a local guy. That's my personal preference.
Doug, you got an opinion on it?
I like Butch, we worked with John for years, and TNT, I've never had, except, last year's show, but that's.
You can only make a show as good as what you buy.
Right.
That's why,
Sure.
that's the only I can say about either one of them shooting your show.
I think I'm like most people up here, we have no idea. I mean, other than.
Yeah. John,
I appreciate the numbers and stuff, because looking at those other papers is like looking at towns to me.
that's why I did this, because I just, it's mind-boggling. And I had questions about some of what his quote was, as far as like the 10x4 or the 9x4.
Yeah, that's what I.
Well, so I told him, and I asked him, what does that mean? Well, that's, 10 shots at 4, there's like 10 on a string of 4. So you got 4 strings with 10 each is what that means. I didn't know what it meant either, and I called and I asked, and so then that started adding up the number of shelves that, that he had where it didn't look like he had that many shelves, but he actually did. So,
Well, and one thing, like you said earlier, the one thing I saw at the beginning with when I started looking at it was, it looked like Nostalgia was more main show and TNC was more finale. But if you just put them where the size of the shells, and that doesn't really
and
matter.
John will do whatever you ask him to do. If you tell him, like I said, I put all those shelves just on one
Yeah, I was
side.
gonna say it.
If we call John and say, hey, we want the finale to be a little bit more spectacular, he can move some shelves from the show to,
Sure.
the finale. He's told me that, and I haven't talked to TNC, but he told me that with what he's given us, you're looking at anywhere from a 30-minute to 45-minute show. And he had no hard feelings with TNC either,
Sure.
He said, I taught him and I helped him.
I imagine it'd be about the same. You see, if you wanted more larger.
Yeah.
There's everybody. Here's what we have. If you want to modify either way, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Both of them,
Yeah, I'm sure that TNC could probably, if somebody talked to him, could probably say, we want, more in the grand finale, and he would do that.
Everybody think of your.
I'm like, let's go. Who is shot more local shows?
So TNC's fairly new,
Yeah, they just.
so they're not gonna have shot as many as what Morella shot.
Well,
Now, that's not to say that he wasn't in on some of the shows that John Morella and Nostalgia did. He just, was working with them and then broke off and went on his own, just like any other business.
Why don't we just go with that nostalgia?
I'd be fine, make a motion to go.
Go with that
Second.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
Let me get, Trustee Sheets.
Yeah.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee George.
Yes.
Trustee Barnes.
Yes.
Trustee Quinn.
yeah.
Committee reports, nobody presented anything to be reported, so what I'm gonna do is, does any of the board members have anything they'd like to bring up at this time?
But senior dinner went good. Appreciate everybody's help for that, I'm sure. Denise would say the same thing.
Sorry I couldn't make it to the Christmas dinner, but from what I hear, it went real well, but, I come down with something, I didn't wanna give it to 90-year-old people.
I'm sure they appreciate
That being
it.
said,
That's fine.
Chris, I sent you a text. Whoever came up with the idea for the ladder truck for the parade, that was the one. All I could, too bad you couldn't have kept the lights out, so it looked like Santa Claus all by himself up there.
Yeah.
You know you didn't tell.
He said that was the best part, right?
I don't know, I kinda like the old car too, because that kinda shocked me when it pulled up, how they had that all dressed up. That all went real well. Do we need to go to executive session for anything?
No.
Need a motion to adjourn?
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Barnes.
Yes.
Trustee George.
Yes.
Trustee George.
He said yes.
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 I like the show.